Welcome to DuckCast 35, the final Q&A. And yes, let me explain something real quick. So for a long time, for 4 times, we've done these Q&As. And we really only get questions from Hail Hydra. So we're kind of thinking, might as well just cut the Q&As. However, Hail Hydra, because I know you're watching this because you always watch the Q&A ones. If you ask questions, we'll still answer them. Like I'd say, keep it to a shorter amount because we're not going to do, like I said, we're not going to do Q&A specials anymore. But if you ask a few questions every episode, we'll still answer them at the end of each episode or something like that. So we'll still answer your questions. We'll still keep you as an active part of the show because we appreciate you. But yeah, the Q&As are just done for now. If we build a bigger audience, we'll bring them back. But for now, it seems like you're the only one who cares enough about us to leave questions. So.
Ever since the day I was born, I mean, it's like our parents, our family members, other friends, they don't care about us. I mean, what's one other person, you know? It's all good. Yeah. We're not surprised.
So, Fred's here, by the way.
Yeah.
If you didn't notice, we're going to answer questions with him.
He seems very focused.
This is the second time Fred's been on. Let's see if he does a better job this time.
Well, as long as I don't force him to do any improv, I mean, I think.
I was just gonna say that. As long as I'm not doing.
I apologize, by the way, for that. I was kind of being a bit pushy last time, and I apologize.
You're fine. I just talked shit about you after the show. You're fine.
So, foist question, not from Hail Hydra. Just the only other question that's not from Hail Hydra. Then we'll get to the Hail Hydra extravaganza. Don't worry.
And I had to make a fake out video to get it.
Yeah. So the question from Nick something or other, Book, I don't know.
He makes videos. They're decent. Check them out.
What's your favorite Nintendo franchise and game? I think we've answered this one before, but...
Yeah, he doesn't watch the show, so it's fine. Okay. I is it just games in general or Nintendo or both?
Yeah, Nintendo. Nintendo franchise and game.
Okay, Nintendo franchise, I guess just Mario. I mean, I don't really play a lot of franchises, but favorite Nintendo game, I don't know. I really like Fantasy Life. I really like Smash Bros. I really like Mario Kart. Those are the ones I mention all the time. Those are the ones I like. Animal Crossing's pretty cool, too. Fred, do you have any Nintendo games you like? I know you're not. I know you're more of a Microsoft or kind of guy, right? I don't know. You have an Xbox 360. That's why I say that.
I'm still rocking the 360.
Yeah.
Probably should do this.
Well, what's your favorite game? Just say it.
For Nintendo?
For anything, just in general.
Well, the question's about Nintendo, so I'll answer for Nintendo.
Can't answer for Nintendo then.
The only one I really know is Mario. So.
Mario. 2 for Mario.
What's your favorite game, Freddy?
Mario.
Just Mario. It's Mario. Be more specific.
The red one.
The red one.
Don't you know Mario's one of the 30 whatever miners that escaped those mines years ago?
We'll just have to give him a default one since he won't pick a specific game.
Antonio Banderas played as him in the movie.
So Fred's favorite game of all time is Mario Goes Missing. All right, Zachary, your turn.
My favorite franchise, it's actually a tie between 3 different ones. It's weird. It's I like I like Legend of Zelda, Pokemon, and then just as a genre, I can't really narrow it down. But turn-based RPGs. I know Pokemon falls into that, but I don't know. Again, no, you said Fantasy Life. That's not turn-based. But stuff like Dragon Quest, Golden Sun. I've been playing Earthbound recently. That's a lot of fun. I don't know. I just really like that genre. It's a lot of fun. A lot of time to just chill out with turn-based RPGs. And favorite game is Minish Cap, Legend of Zelda. Really cool. Game Boy Advance, go get it. It's on the Wii U.
Cool.
So now, Hail Hydra Extravaganza, and last time, sad face. All right. Have you guys played the God of War games?
Nope.
And if so, what is your opinion of Kratos? Oh boy, I don't know who it is.
I played it as him in PlayStation All-Stars, which is another question of his, actually.
Well, we'll answer that when we get to that, but...
Yeah, I know. I really don't have an opinion on the character. You ever play God of War, Fred?
No, I have not.
All right, none of us played God of War.
My opinion of Kratos is he's a jerk. He's a big dingleberry. I hate him. I've never played the games. Anyway, if you were to be in a movie, in an adventure, what particular movie would you like to be in?
So, what universe would you like to be in, basically? Or which character's life would you like?
In a movie.
I don't know. If I could be a character in a movie, or
In
like
an
could be a
adventure movie, apparently it says.
Do I
I mean,
take the life of a different character, or would I just be a character that's added to
you're
that
just
movie?
you're just you in this world now. I guess you're just plopped
Got, got,
in.
got it. I don't really
What?
know. I don't.
Adventure movie. You could do. It's an action movie. I can answer that pretty quick.
Okay, you can.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
Name me. I have no idea.
I mean, any action movie, you'd probably die. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a possibility of that.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
Back to
trying
the
to think of
Future.
a-
I mean, you'd be stuck there.
I'm trying to think of a movie where you could do something like cool. I don't know,
Yeah.
like the Marvel Cinematic Universe would be kind of cool if you could get like a power or something, but at the same time, I mean, you'd kind of have to constantly be
Oh,
battling.
hi, Loki. Stabbed. Done.
Fuck you, Loki.
It's gonna be
I
quoted,
I don't know. Like maybe we shouldn't spend too much time on this question because
Yeah.
I don't have an answer.
too. Let's just have
I-
Fred answer all of them, just so then it's like two less people to like answer questions.
answer. I want to be in the Adam Sandler Jack and Jill universe. Fred, your
I was actually
turn.
gonna say like Dumber and Dumber 2 or something.
Adventure. Oh.
What?
What? What?
Just nothing.
It's an adventure genre, right?
Did he say adventure genre?
Yeah, it's adventure.
Yeah, I mean, in an adventure. Yeah.
All right, I want to be in the SpongeBob movie,
Sponge Out of Water, the original.
the original.
I like that look.
That one's an adventure. The other one's just they go onto the surface for like 10 minutes.
SpongeBob
All right.
fights Antonio Banderas, the movie.
I think that it's weird because the second one was the one that they promoted, like fish out of water, but the first one I think they actually
Yeah.
spend more time out of the ocean.
Yeah. Got a lot of
Anyway.
nice shots of girls in bikinis. That was good for the kids, don't you
The
think?
second movie was actually pretty good. It's just it was so falsely advertised. Like it was making it seem like it's going to be like one of those Smurf films where they go into the real world or
I
something.
honest to
That's the
God,
last
like-
20 minutes.
I remember when it was announced, like at Comic Con. I think I was like in the car in the parking lot. I think
see the
Regal
second one?
Cinemas, and it just like I was just like
the-
reading. I'm like,
Stupid
that's a
animated.
stupid idea.
Oh yeah, the animated SpongeBob movie, the one that was animated, because it's the only one that was animated.
I'd much rather
I saw the
be in the original.
what?
The original one.
Yeah, there's two movies. There was
Yeah.
the old one and then there's the newer one. But the newer one wasn't bad. It really.
I'd
wasn't.
rather be in the original.
I think we should
I'd rather
skip.
film too.
I think we should skip to another question. Don't you think?
All right.
I want to ride the Hasselhoff.
uh,
All right.
would it have to be Michael's favorite video to film with Nick, or I guess favorite video that you've ever filmed? I guess is what it means.
Didn't you say favorite video to film with Nick though?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm trying to translate. I don't know if I should.
I can name the least favorite video I've ever shot with Nick. I can name two of those actually.
Well, that's not what he asked. So positive, okay, positive.
Positive.
We need
positive.
monetization.
I don't know. It's probably something. It was probably like something stupid we did. Like there's the Things Change series. Like 2011 is when me and Nick were working on videos basically by ourselves because I didn't know Fred yet. I didn't know Brent yet. Me and Gage weren't really hanging out during that time. So really everything we did in 2011 was just me and Nick hanging out every single day shooting videos, and that was a fun time. Probably my favorite video I've ever done with Fred while he's here. I don't know. I really liked doing the.
Go smart, huh?
Goat, our masterpiece, our Citizen Kane. I don't know. I actually don't know. Spirit of the Psycho was a lot of fun because you just kind of randomly came over that day and we put you in the movie. That's enough of that question.
I liked Phantom of the Cornfield.
Phantom of the Cornfield was fun, but also stressful. That's one of my least favorite videos we ever did with Nick.
You know, I think.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that little outtake? Pinsec pissed me off that day. Moving on to the next question.
Okay. Would it have to be one of the worst fandoms you've ever encountered?
I guess just anime as a whole, kind of those people kind of annoyed me because people criticize the Undertale fandom, the Steven Universe fandom, the Homestuck fandom. Those three have never done anything to annoy me. I'll say the Steven Universe one is extremely PC, which I guess the people that fall into that category can get irritating after a while. Not all of them, but some of them. But anime, I've always been told by really obsessed anime fans how I have to watch a show, and I don't like when people do that. If you watch a freaking dub of a show, you're not really watching the show. Fuck off. And I like the subs sometimes. Like I'm fine with subs for certain shows, but like there's so many times I just want to hear it in English, so I don't have to constantly like attach my eyes to the bottom of the screen where the subtitles are.
I felt that way with Attack on Titan. Like I tried watching the first minute or two of season 1, episode 1, and I just couldn't because I wanted to look at the amazing animations. I don't know.
I watched an anime with Nick recently called Tanya and the Saga of Evil, and that entire thing we watched subbed, and I was okay with it there. Like I thought the Japanese voice actors were really good, and I was fine with it. But it was annoying though because occasionally Nick would say something or I would get distracted and we'd have to rewind because I can't hear what the characters are saying now. I hope that's not. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
We have water running right below us. That's what happens when we record in the basement.
Huh.
Right above us.
Hopefully that won't happen too much. But yeah, like it normally doesn't happen when I record down here because I normally record a lot later than this with you when we do DuckCasts. But with yeah, like I don't know. I guess anime fans just they can be irritated and they can be assholes. They can like it's also just like they have a Death Note movie coming out and they showed the trailer. The trailer looked like it looked fine. It's not going to be as good as the show, I bet, but it looked fine. It looks like they're trying to do something new with it. And then just immediately, every single fucking weeaboo Death Note fan had to like just go on about how big a piece of a shit this is. Oh, you ruined the original. No, they kind of didn't. They just did something different with it.
I didn't see that Ghost in the Shell movie, but I know a lot of fans of that didn't really.
The whitewashing thing was a big part of that. But I think a bigger thing is just people said it wasn't a good movie. I don't know. But yeah, anime fans, I guess. Not a specific anime, just anime fans in general. I have had a bad experience with them, I should say. But yeah, no. I know not all anime fans are like that. Nick's a huge weeaboo, and I love him to death. But
yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I guess like I'm thinking of like Game Grumps, but also the like YouTube community, really like commenters, like they can be annoying.
Oh, they're horrible.
But like, I mean, I've seen like there's this. I even follow, like, I don't follow fandom accounts, but there's one I do, and that's for Game Grumps. Like, there's a Game Grumps fan account, and they post a lot of fun stuff. No, but there's this one account, though, that posts really fun stuff in the community that comments.
Plenty of them are fine, but plenty of them also give them shit for not completing a game series or not being good at a game, and, like, just, it's a lot of really cringy stuff. I'd say Oni probably has an even worse audience.
I don't know much about his, but...
Oni hates his own audience.
I mean, I've seen clips from like his live streams when they come on, and he reacts negatively towards those. But I mean,
YouTube is probably like YouTube is like all these fandoms like coming together. Though is the thing. Like that's why it's the worst. But I'd say like calling out a specific fandom. Well, that's not even a specific one. I'm naming my whole thing's kind of broad still. But anime. I think. Let me say this. With animes, with most of the fandoms, they only exist online. I can easily ignore them. With anime fans, I've encountered them in real life, and they've annoyed me.
So let's move on, since we really have to.
Do you have an answer? Probably not.
What was the question?
Like just fandoms that annoy you.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Okay, go on.
Yeah, we gotta breeze through by these, just so you know.
Yeah, but we do have a decent bit of them.
Has Death Battle? Is that Epic Rap Battle? Has Death Battle introduced you to any particular series that you may not know about, or have some got you interested in a particular series or character?
No, I haven't seen Death Battle. Here's the thing: he left a question because he said that he saw. I guess he was going for our liked videos and saw a Death Battle as one of them. That's Stuart.
I remember reading something like that. They read through. Yeah, Stuart owns the Duck Brigade account too, so he mostly likes videos. I don't like videos personally. I don't know if you do, but I don't like videos.
I normally like them on my Bemis and Company page. But
if you look at our favorites from like, it's not Mike and I. Trust me, it's not. So
some of them might be, but most of it's Stuart. Like I sometimes get comment book responses of people who are angry too. Like, because I guess Stuart occasionally gets in an argument with someone with our Duck Brigade account, and like there was like a lot of comments negative, like directed towards us because I saw what is this coming from, and it came from a video that like a popular video where I guess it had to have been Stuart. I don't know who else it would have been saying this is a very unfunny video. And people didn't like us saying that about the video.
I think the last thing I commented on as the Duck Brigade was like someone. What was it? It was like a more positive comment, and then I just responded like, "I love you, man," and then he responded like, "Thank you, I love you too." Like that.
Wario was dying video. I saw that.
I just like, I love you.
But yeah, so if you see stuff like that, it's probably Stort.
Yeah.
Damn you, Stort! All right.
Who would have to be some of your favorite cinema villains? Ooh.
Oh my God, there's some that I could. There's two I can think of right off the top of my head, but they're both like reveal villains.
Oh.
Like if I say who they are, it gives a spoiler to the end of the movie. So yeah, I don't know. Let me think of one that isn't a spoiler. I really like Frollo from Hunchback of Notre Dame. Grown Up Scar was a pretty cool villain from The Lion King and whatnot. If with TV shows, I can name tons of them. With movies, as Breaking Bad, I can name like 10 villains from that show that I adore.
The villain from Grown Ups.
Grown Ups, yeah, he's the best villain. Do you know any villains you like? Just trying to give you just villains from movies. Like when it's villains, it doesn't have to be like curly mustache, big cape, like kind of guy. It can be just like an antagonist.
The one you got really into, I guess.
One of them is from like the secretive ones. One of them's from The Usual Suspects, and the other one's from I won't say the name of the movie, but it's a Shyamalan movie where there's a villain reveal, so that should give it away to anyone who's seen the movie. I don't want to spoil it for people, but so I love those two villains a lot. I've seen a lot of super hero movies, and I feel like the villains are normally the weakest parts. In The Dark Knight, the Joker was a fantastic villain.
Yeah.
I
can't even answer the question, honestly. I can't really think of any.
Like with Breaking Bad, you got like Walter White.
But that's a TV show, not a cinema.
I know. It's such a cinematic TV show, though. You have
Gus. I love Gus, yeah.
Walter White is definitely a villain. You have Tuco. Tuco was cool for the short.
It's funny because this season of The Flash, they're kind of making The Flash the villain. Like they haven't announced it, but there's this one villain, and it's hinting at it's going to be the Flash from the future who's the villain. So it's interesting. I don't know.
Why would they give that away? I feel like that'd be a good reveal.
They've been giving hints. It's they're not saying it, but it's kind of obvious that they might.
If you talk about TV shows, honestly, I could name a lot more because I'm just thinking.
But I don't think we should. We're going too long anyway.
All right. Next question. You have any that you want to say before we go?
No, just skip.
Darth Vader's also a classic villain. Just felt like I should mention that.
Well, yeah.
Because of Rogue One recently coming out. Darth Vader's a classic villain.
Who would have to be some of your favorite Death Battle? Don't watch Death Battle. Sorry. Have you seen Death Battles in your life? Blah blah blah. I can't read that.
My favorite Death Battle is Goku versus Fred Roll.
Yeah.
I'd win.
That's the one that got 2 likes on it, right? Did do so well.
Yeah, it did do so well. People didn't like saying Fred would beat Goku.
Didn't that video go unlisted? Despite.
Yep, you can't see it anymore.
I didn't personally see this movie. I don't know.
It was a collaboration we did with Death Battle, and they decided not to communicate with us again after that.
Despite the Ratchet and Clank movie, if you've seen it, are you interested in playing the Ratchet and Clank games?
Probably not. I hear that the games are fun though, but I don't play a lot of video games, and that's probably not one I'd get into.
Have you seen the movie?
No, probably. I heard the movie's really bad.
Oh, is it?
I think that's why he's saying despite the movie.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen the Ratchet and Clank movie? Have you played the Ratchet and Clank games?
I have not heard of the movie, so I have not played the video games.
Well, the movie is based off the games.
Oh, okay. Well, I have not played the video games, so I haven't.
I know enough about the games, but not a lot.
Who'd have? I think we answered this a while ago. I don't know, but who'd have to be some of your favorite actors?
I don't really know. It kind of varies for me. I like Tom Hanks a lot. I like all the entire cast of Breaking Bad. Bryan Cranston's really good. Aaron Paul's really good.
Bryan Cranston, J.K. Simmons.
I really like Amy Adams. I'm starting to see her in a lot of stuff where
Amy Adams. Really?
Amy, yeah, she's in a lot of good shit. Honestly, I didn't really know much about her, but she keeps appearing in stuff I like. One of the most recent movies I saw was Her, and she was really good in that. So I didn't have that opinion a few months ago, but I've watched several movies in a row for her recently where she was good. So Amy Adams, thumbs up.
Karen Gillan's a really great actress too.
Who was that?
She was in the movie The Circle. She was in Doctor Who. She plays a Nebula, the Thanos' daughter in Guardians of the Galaxy. She went bald for that role.
I like a lot of voice. I think we didn't answer actors. I think we've answered voice actors, and
I didn't.
I know, but like in an earlier episode of DuckCast, that's a question.
Oh, then maybe
I mentioned Kristen Shaw is like one of my favorite female voice actors, even though she just uses her own voice for every character she voices.
But let's move on, unless if Fred wants to say
any actors.
My favorite actor?
Yeah.
Definitely Matt Damon.
My favorite actor is Fred Roll. All right, moving on.
Mike. Thanks, Mike.
What is your Super Mario World question? Sorry, Fred, but what is your opinion of Rathnar in Super Mario World after season 2? That's his own thing. Okay, so yeah, opinion on Rathnar.
I went on a couple of the actors' live streams. He's a cool ass dude, but I'm not big
the character,
fan.
Not the actor.
I know. Yeah. I'm not a big fan. I'm just saying that because I have respect for the actor. I'm not a big fan of the character. I'm not a big fan of anything that took place after the first 10 episodes of Mario World.
He's a kind of a campy villain, you know?
Yeah.
But it's a comic booky superhero type show, so I guess it's fine.
And they don't really like express, like they try to have depth with him by talking about his backstory, but they don't show anything with the character. They just show him being like a
It'd be great. It would be great. I'd accept the talking if there wasn't already a scene and another scene and another scene before that, you know? Maybe just every once in a while we can get some good filler for that, but no. Another Mario World one. Okay. Also, if
yes, I know.
Okay, I'll wait.
I was gonna keep it in the center, so I just want.
I don't want it anymore.
Okay. Sorry, we're arguing about chips. Go on.
Also, even if you guys don't really like Stupid Mario World all that much, what you think of the teaser trailer?
We already talked about that, but since you haven't seen that one, I'll just say I think it looks bad. I don't think the show's good. I'll watch it and I'll give it high hopes. I'm not going to go into it saying I hope this fucking sucks. I'm going to go into it saying I hope that they redeem themselves like they do occasionally.
I mean, look, if season 2 is this whole segue from what's from season 1 to this whole big movie, it better have been worth it, you know?
Yeah.
Changing from a season to a movie, it better be worth it.
The animation, they had like a little preview of the animated show in their most recent update. I mean, I feel like I would have.
I didn't think it was bad. I mean, credit to the animator. I mean, I can't do anything like that, but I don't know. Like first, also, actually, I was very pissed about this. I'm
skeptical, but I'll give it props that they're like doing something new there. That's cool.
Remember episode 25? Claudia like animated all those other things for that one cutscene. I don't know if she's animating this. I doubt it because this is like stop motion or not stop motion, but just like frame by frame animation.
It's very cartoonish. It's not realism.
But remember, like with episode 25, I don't even think it was in the video, the credits of that video. I think it was like either in the description or a fan in the comments had to ask, "Hey, who animated this?" And then he answered. I didn't see anywhere in the description or in the video who's animating this new show.
Yeah, I probably should mention that.
I hate how he never mentions these animators, these indie animators. That's really sucks.
Richie, credit these animators. Come on, man.
No, it's like it kind of pisses me off a bit.
I agree he should do it.
Rubs me the wrong way.
There could be a like specific reason he might be planning on waiting for like the credits of the actual series, but yeah, you should mention it. It's something worth bringing up.
Hey, also just like as a good advertising thing, just like see what other things they've worked on to kind of know what the style is going to be like throughout the future of the show. Because we've only seen this little snippet, you know, we want to see more of it. That's good advertising, I think. That's smart.
The most recent update gave me a little bit more hope with Legacy, I'll admit, because they even showed off some shots that I thought looked better.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, we'll see. We'll see.
Meanwhile, he'll just keep posting Mario Kart 8 Deluxe gameplay videos and
I can't. It's
have you
I'll stay subscribed. Okay. Maybe he'll do something cool again. I don't know. He hasn't yet.
Have you guys played the Uncharted games? If so, what you think of them?
Nope. Fred, Uncharted.
That's a long one.
Nope.
Just in the background. Nope. I haven't seen these, but what are your guys' thoughts on the Indiana Jones movies?
Nope.
Nope. Fred?
Fred. Indiana Jones. Eh.
I like this so far. What is your favorite? Oh, God, I haven't. This is all questions for you, really. I mean, what is your favorite?
This?
What's your favorite fight in the DBZ series that you can remember?
I mean, like, I haven't. First of all, I haven't seen it in a while. Second off, I haven't seen all the episodes. If I'm going completely off of memory, like, there's a lot of funny moments between Frieza versus Goku, and there's a lot of. He's talking about the abridged for series, right? Because I haven't seen the actual.
Yeah,
series.
abridged.
Okay. And I haven't seen and like the whole thing with Nappa Nappa and Vegeta, like all their fight scenes are really funny because of Vegeta and Nappa's back and forth, so really funny. But yeah, like if you don't really watch the abridged series for the fights, you watch Dragon Ball Z for the fights.
He did say he did say fights. Yeah. That's kind of.
I mean,
yeah, watch the original show for that. I mean, abridged is for her.
I guess
comedy.
he's talking about the dialogue that you put over the fights, and in that case,
That's
I mean,
true. Yeah.
in that case, I actually think the funnier moments are just when they're kind of hanging out. I feel like there's normally more to, I don't know, those are normally just funnier to me. But I don't know. I guess like the Vegeta and
they don't do anything with like the voiceovers or the sound effects that like make the fight scenes like this their own thing in this kind of series.
I really
with good editing. I mean, good timing.
I know at one point they're like throwing this disc at Nappa, and it's like I don't remember what exactly it does, but apparently it's like this really powerful attack, and he says, look, Vegeta, a frisbee. He says, no, Nappa, don't go for it, it's a trick. But Vegeta, tricks are for kids. You know adorable. What? On second thought, Nappa, catch it with your mouth. And that's funny. Like that stuff was really funny. I guess Fred's just not in this episode anymore.
See ya.
Next question.
Oh, God damn it. What did I say in the last... I mean, I wasn't, like, against these questions anymore, but I was, like... I personally... if there's going to be anything asked to me in the future, be any other series. But no, it's another Star Wars question, which... Okay, I will answer it. Thank God it's the last Q&A, but if we ever do any more in the future, ever...
We're still answering his questions.
If Zach has seen Rogue One since it's out on Blu-ray, I saw it in theaters, dude. What are your thoughts on it? I liked it. I thought it was. I think we even talked about that. Did we? Or
Probably.
Off camera? Yeah.
He hasn't. I don't know if he's seen all the DuckCast. I think we talk about it in an episode. If not, I think it's the best Star Wars movie, and Zachary likes it.
Yeah. There's things about it that like they could be done a bit better, but overall, I really liked it. Yeah.
I thought Jack and Jill was a pretty good movie, but it had some problems, so I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
Loser. Another DBZ Abridged question. Oh boy. What is your opinion on DBZ Abridged being deleted for copyright infringement? Whoa, what happened?
I think that's kind of...
Is that relevant or...
Didn't that happen a while ago? I don't know if it's currently an issue. If it is, I haven't been paying attention to their channel. I'm sure that they've changed the purpose, like, so it is fair use because they've changed the purpose of the footage. So it falls under fair use, so I'm sure they'll be able to get back up, if not on YouTube, at least on their website.
Like the whole series?
I don't know. I'd have to look into it. I feel like that is a dated question, but I don't know. He could be right. There could be something new that happened with that. Like I said, I haven't been paying attention for a while. I do plan on watching more of it, like, eventually. I watched the first 2 seasons, and then I watched like half of season 3, and I kind of stopped following the episodes. I caught up, and then I stopped watching the new ones as they came out.
What did you guys think, or Mike, what did you think of the latest episode of DBZ Abridged?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
What introduced you to I Hate Everything?
I don't remember. I probably just randomly came across one video.
Much like most YouTube channels, but yeah.
Well, the first time I came across his channel, I didn't even fucking like his channel. I thought that the videos were bad, but I came back a few months later and saw some of his newer videos, and I thought they were good. And I can vouch for saying that the old ones I still think are bad. I mean, I think most content creators hate their old videos, to be fair, so you probably agree with me. But I mean, I went back and watched some of his older videos after I watched his more newer stuff that I really liked, and yeah, I still thought it was bad. I think he got a lot better with he was always a good editor. His videos, like his earlier videos, were like fun. There was nothing like dreadful about them, but he's definitely improved and definitely got funnier, in my opinion. But yeah, I think I just randomly came across his channel. He wasn't that big of a YouTuber the first time I came across him either. He was a way smaller one. Did you ever come across I Hate Everything for Zach?
I don't watch him.
Yeah.
Sorry. I feel like someday, if I ever feel like it, I'll get into him. But at the moment, I'm already trying to catch up on a lot of other channels. I have like this list written down on my subscription box. It's ridiculous. What are some of your favorite quotes in DBZ Abridged, such as "Dodge, God damn it, Nappa," and "I am the hype"?
Tricks, but Vegeta. Tricks are for kids. There. Next question. I'm not no offense. I'm not a hardcore Dragon Ball Z Abridged fan. I like the show. I've watched it. I haven't really rewatched it though. Maybe I will eventually when I watch it.
Just to say quickly, same goes for Star Wars. Like I like the franchise fine, but I feel like it's not. I'm not diehard fan for it.
If you want to know about stuff, I'm a diehard fan of. I love freaking Full Metal.
We're not doing any other Q&As. I don't really.
I know. I'm just putting it out there so people know. I freaking love Full Metal Alchemist. Breaking Bad's wonderful. BoJack Horseman's wonderful. When it comes to film franchises, there's not really that many franchises I'm that into. Like I can name independent singular movies I really like, but I'll review those on this channel. So there you go. That's how you know. But like when it comes to franchises, I guess the only ones I really care for are shows. But yeah, BoJack, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Gravity Falls, Breaking Bad, Full Metal. I don't know how many times I'm repeating myself now, but those are the good ones. Death Note and Code Geass.
I'm not even gonna say on here. I mean, I'm just gonna advertise for Metal Mouth and just say go watch Metal Mouth if you want to know what I'm into.
Metal Mouth is the best franchise.
Best franchise, Metal Mouth.
Metal Mouth Says Stuff is my favorite anime.
I don't watch them.
Wait, what did he say? What's up?
I said I don't watch anime. I feel like
I wasn't. Metal Mouth Says Stuff isn't an anime, but anyway.
I don't know. I heard you say Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, no, I don't watch a ton of anime. I've probably seen like 8 or 9 shows start to finish.
That's a lot still.
That's still a decent bit, but I'm not someone who's I'm not like, again, I'm gonna call Pinsack, who watches like a show every day.
Is he really like that hardcore into it?
He watches tons of animes, and it's fine. He likes it. It's his thing.
Wow, this is a deep one. What's your opinion on immortality? Do you find that it can be beneficial, or do you find it as a double-edged sword?
Probably a double-edged sword. Like, I think if you had immortality but could choose, like, okay, I don't want immortality anymore, then immortality would be sweet. But if you had to like live forever, it would eventually you would not want to exist, I think.
I say try it out for a day.
I mean, if you lived on Earth and like everyone you knew kept dying. I mean, I guess if you're looking at it from
everybody or just like personally.
Oh,
well, I think if you're looking at it from does heaven exist perspective, like if you went to heaven and got to exist up there, if you believe in that kind of thing and got to see everyone again, then maybe living forever would be appealing. But living down here on Earth forever, I feel like that would definitely be a double-edged sword. Not that I don't like my life.
I mean, there's a lot of things you don't really need to avoid with immortality if you live here. I mean, don't have to worry about getting stabbed or getting shot or anything. You're good.
The only good thing about it is you could like say for now, for the like I can be happy and not worry about like losing my life too early, and I can enjoy life right now. But eventually, I mean, like what if the world like actually like came to an end, like the sun exploded and you were still alive?
I think it's one of those moments in your life if you feel happy or sad. If you want your life, if you're not living the life you want to live, I guess if you're in one of those positions, I guess immortality would work for you.
Probably.
If you're fine with life, don't even worry about it, because you're already living the dream. All right.
You would want a couple people with immortality, so you can, in case the world ever did end.
Yeah.
You
think maybe I should be leaning on the immortality side? I mean, I am going to a third world country soon, full of,
I
war.
I'm definitely on towards.
If you guys if it was, I don't know what your guys' sexual preferences are.
Whoa.
But if you guys were like, it was just you, one of you guys, on Left on Earth, and another guy, or the opposite of what you're attracted to, would you have sex with that person because they were the only
You're just
person?
adding a new question in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't.
If there was
it's
another-
not gonna
Wait.
reproduce
Wait.
it.
What
You,
was the
Fred,
question?
and another guy, would you have sex with that guy?
No.
Okay.
Wait. What was the question?
Because that would be the only physical connection you could have to another person for the rest of your existence.
Yeah, but you don't need.
You wouldn't need to
Sexual-
repopulate, but you wouldn't want that physical contact in your life. I'm asking you this too, Zachary.
Wait. What was the question though?
I'm not saying I would. I'm
Answer
actually,
me. What was the question?
Okay, Zachary. Theoretical situation. If there was only 2 people left on Earth, I don't know if you're gay or not, but if are you a straight man?
Absolutely. I can. Yeah. 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna, because if you were gay, I would use a woman as the example. But no, okay. So if it was
Gay men can have sex with women.
I know they
It's
can.
not.
I know that, but that's not the
That's not what I
point.
said.
But
You're
like,
missing,
it's
you're
not-
missing the point. I'm going off of just. Oh my God, you're missing the point of this whole thing so much. Just let me explain it. Okay.
The opposite of what you would be attracted to. Would you do
okay.
it?
Would you do it if it was the only one left? It was the only way you could get any sort of physical affection
Okay.
at all.
Well, first of all, since I am straight, I would not with another dude. If I was the homosexual kind. I mean, with a woman you could repopulate. You are a man, she is a woman. You can't do that. If it's 2 women, you can't. If it's 2 guys, you can't.
That's not the point of the question, but I hear
I'm just
you.
saying, but you're saying repopulate too, right?
See, that's what I
You
was
would want to
trying-
do that.
I don't know what I would do.
That's the only thing I was trying to say.
Mm.
If you can't repopulate.
I hear
that
you. I
person,
hear you.
then
That
I
just
don't
wasn't
see
the point. That just wasn't the point of the question.
I mean, personally, you can just use them. You kill them off, and
I guess it says
little by
something-
little you eat off bits and pieces of them. Just to stay alive.
I guess
No,
it says
stay
something
smart.
about me that I don't have a definite answer like you two do. I actually don't know what I would do.
We've thought long and hard about this. This is why we know right away.
I thought
Yeah.
about this before I came over. I knew this was
On the way home.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what?
I was like,
I don't know what I would do though. I don't know if I, because I would want a physical connection to someone, but I would definitely prefer it to be a female. But
I mean, you know what they say.
I don't know if I don't know if I'd cave in. I don't know.
You know what they say though. If you can't. Wait, what rhymes with that? I don't know. If you don't have a friend, choose righty. I guess I don't know. I was trying to think of something that rhymes with righty, like fighty, but nothing.
I think that this is the first time I've ever heard you say what your sexual preference is, Zach. Like I never made an assumption, but for all I
Are
all
you
these years, for all
serious,
I know-
dude?
For
You
all
little goober.
for all these years, for all I know, you could have been gay. I didn't think you were gay. But that was just always.
you
that
know
was
those-
just always.
you
That was
know
just
the-
always. No, let me finish. That
Okay.
was just always a possibility. It was always a possibility that you were gay because I never asked you. or
I know
not.
I show off a bit of feminine features. Like, look with my hand. Look at me. But no.
How was that
you
feminine
know-
features?
I don't know. You know when you go like this, I don't know, man. But I even heard this on a live stream the other day. Like, there's that whole thing. Like, you sit down and you watch a video on Pornhub or something of 2 dudes having sex, right? And you're just if you get an erection, you're gay. If not, no.
I might
not-
just.
I didn't.
I might
No.
just start jerk. I might
Have
just
you-
start.
have you ever
start
done that?
jerking off. I might just start jerking off a little bit, but I mean, it doesn't make me gay. No, I've never
try.
looked at gay porn before.
But
haven't
no,
you-
just a few seconds.
I mean, I've seen an ad on the side of the screen before.
Have you wet your lips at least once?
Wait, what are you talking about?
You look at something and you're like, nice. That's
No,
pretty purple.
no, no, I haven't.
wasn't this video about answering questions?
Yeah,
No,
but
no.
this is good.
This
is a
guy,
good conversation.
you could say that this got derailed. Segue? No? Okay.
that is our trademark.
Well, then you should have said it before me then.
That is our trademarked property, fella. You didn't say
Fella.
that.
Fella.
I have that established. I have a patent. You're not allowed to talk about that on this show, piece
Ah,
of shit.
dang.
I'll fucking kill you.
What's going on the internet?
Okay, moving on. Next question.
If Zachary mysteriously disappears now, I'm in trouble. But
2
And
weeks left
Hawaii.
until Israel, boy.
I will be too because I'm next to you when this happens. So I'll be.
yeah, you're an
Reflection, too.
accomplice
Yeah.
now.
That
No,
sounds pretty gay. Any school games that you'd either like to play again, given the chance? Patty cake, bruh.
School games?
Yeah. Oh,
I
sorry,
remember-
old school games. So he means like retro games. I thought he meant like
You can
games in
still
the
play
playground or
those.
something.
You can still play those if you want. I mean, like even if you can't get like the arcade, there is something called the internet. I don't. I mean, I guess arcade games I like. I mean, you know, they're generic.
There's
but...
also another part to it, or some games that you never got to play that were in the past. Yeah.
So it's so easy now because of like just having a credit card and the internet. But
and Nintendo likes to put a lot of their old stuff on the eShop now.
Yeah. And like so does the PlayStation. I can buy so many PlayStation 1 games if I want. I'm trying to think of some that I never got to play, but like there was like I remember one game that I never.
Bro.
Yeah, that's the package it came in.
Yeah, you and credit cards and internet and
yeah.
spend $20 on this damn
don't
movie.
Show that. Don't
What?
show
They're
that.
not gonna see that.
Yeah, you were showing it directly to the camera. That's my address
this
on it.
way.
Zachary, if that's
This
veiled,
way.
that's visible.
It's probably blurry. I can't even say it
Do you
myself.
see anything on the back of this?
No.
You were
not at
holding
all.
it the other way.
Do you want me to hold it the other way?
You did
No.
already.
No, I didn't.
Right in front of the camera.
Look, if I see
No proof that
Yo.
you did.
if I see in post production, I'll blur it out. If not, don't worry.
I don't even care that much.
It's webcam quality. Like, what can you really see?
Address. Send
just
us some
giving-
fan mail and
I'm just
some
giving
fan art.
I'm just giving Fred shit because he's like denying that he did it.
because I didn't.
He did.
But be
did I?
open-minded.
You'll
Did I
see.
show his address?
I don't know. I don't know. I have to see in post production, but
Showed that side. I saw it on there. Like it was on the screen.
Like
It was
this?
on the screen there.
Like this?
I thought you were gonna be like this.
Okay, let's drop this and go into the next one.
All right.
Well, what were we talking about? Yeah, old like I don't know, like retro games that I like.
I recommend Earthbound. It's fun.
I like Pac-Man. I like Dig Dug. Those are fun games. I don't know if like Mario, classic Mario, or Sonic really count as arcade games. I guess they count as retro games. Those are fun.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Not Sonic.
I guess
1.
he
Sonic-
means. I guess he means like definitely like
No.
NES, SNES stuff.
Green
old
Hill
stuff.
Zone is a very charming level, but everything else about the first Sonic game sucks ass. The Sonic 2 and 3 are good. Though.
Damn.
Dude, Sonic 1 is such a bad game if you really like look at it and play it. Like the first level is cool, it is really cool, but the rest of the game is just like you freaking slow down so much. Like it takes the whole purpose out of the game. 2 and 3 did a way better job of making
It
the whole
was
gotta
really
go
Sonic.
part of the game. It was such like it's such a bad game though. Like it really is such a bad game.
Bruh.
I might get shit for that, but
Yeah.
I think it's bad. Anyhow, that's all
I don't know. I like more stuff from with the exception of a few, like Earthbound or whatever, but like I'm mostly like a Game Boy Advance up kind of guy. Like before that generation, I don't know.
You know what?
Those
two
other games are fine, but I don't really want to play them or anything.
Two games that I really liked that I just thought of. Both of them are licensed games, by the way. They might actually be horrible. I just really liked them when I was a kid. One was there was a video game for the SpongeBob movie that I really liked, and that disc doesn't work anymore because it got too scratched up, so I can't play that anymore. Then the other one was Shrek 2 had a video game for the GameCube that I thought was a lot of fun when I was a kid. But
Well, that's not a retro game though.
I know, but he was like saying just any games that you can't play now
he
that
did
you
say
wish you
that.
could play.
Oh, if that's
I'm sure I could-
any game that I haven't played, I would like to. I mean, I've said Paper Mario Thousand Year Door.
Thousand Year Door is incredible, and you need to get it.
I think, yeah, that and Color Splash I haven't played yet. But anyway,
Well, yeah, probably not.
we've got a PlayStation All Stars question.
Yeah,
Have you-
I thought that was coming.
Have you played the game Battle Royale? If so, what's your most played favorite character?
I did play the game. I think the character I played as the most was probably the Sack Puppet. I don't remember though. And I thought it was I thought like there was some fun to be had with it, but it really was just it already was ripping off Smash Bros.
Yeah, I remember
should've-
playing it
it
once
should've gone
in like
all
a
the way.
store. Like it was owned by Sony or something.
Yeah.
There was a
It's
Sony store that was. It's not even there anymore in the small 30 minutes away from me, but I played it like on the PSP and I was like, it's all right. It was like
Yeah, well, I actually played the game. I own it still, and like it was all right. There was some cool stuff in it. Here's the thing though, it's a blatant ripoff of Smash Bros. but it changed some minor things so it wouldn't so you couldn't completely call it a rip-off of Smash Bros.
Some mechanics are different,
but those things ruined the game. If it was just a 100% rip-off of Smash Bros, it would have been a great game. Would it have been a rip-off? Yes, but it's already a rip-off, so why make those changes?
Yeah.
Now you would have just been a rip-off but fun game then. Now you're a rip-off and not so fun game. So
and you know what? Smash Bros isn't even the only one that did like those side-scroller fighting games. Like there's Street Fighter. You could have taken something from that. Like instead of using 4 players on the match, at least have 2. You can even do like something like the Power Rangers franchise has had. They made this mobile game, Legacy Wars, where where it's like that genre. You play as 2 characters, but you have 2 assists each character. So then you can add in other characters. With that
honest to God, with the PlayStation knockoff, I am just kind of for just completely ripping off Smash Bros. I think that's the best way to do it. But
I'm just saying, there's other ways to do it to try. Yeah.
People complain that Spyro and Crash weren't in it, but I don't think they own those characters anymore. I don't know.
I don't know if
that's not true. Naughty Dog. They had characters from Naughty Dog in there. I think. 'Cause I think Uncharted is Naughty Dog, right? Is it? I don't know. I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong about that. I know Last of Us is Naughty Dog, but they had a character from Uncharted in it. So if they had him and he's Naughty Dog, they could have put Crash in. I don't know about Spyro. He's Skylanders now, and that's like Nintendo, I think. Right, next one.
I don't know if this means Stupid Mario Brothers or Super Mario Brothers, but what are some of your favorite songs in SMB that Mario and or Luigi sung and performed? I guess that means Stupid Mario Brothers, like Johnny Mushroom and the Kingdom stuff.
I mean, I liked a lot of it when I was a kid. Looking back at it, I think I agree with Zach. Richie's not like the best singer in the world. I really liked.
As a kid, I used to like For the Longest Time, but
that was cool. That was cool in the episode they did that. And I remember, you can barely. Okay, never mind. But I really liked the Games Are One Desire song when I was a kid and I saw that. Yeah. I really liked. The songs that I still think are pretty decent are the one was the theme song that the one band did, and then the one closing song they did for the credits of season 5. They got like a band to do it. Those were pretty decent. I know he's talking about Mario and Luigi though. I don't know. Like I can't think of any. For the Longest Time was it was a very charming moment in the show. I guess I'll say that's my favorite.
This may be a tricky question.
Although that was the UPS guy.
Okay.
That wasn't. That was the UPS guy.
No question.
So that's the answer again. I'm sorry.
This may be a tricky question. In each season of the Stupid Mario series, including both acts of the movie Plumber Night and Mario World, would it have to be your favorite episodes of each installment season of the series?
Okay, let's try.
Favorite episode, yeah.
So season 1.
Oh wait, of each No, just episode overall. How about that question?
I was going to attempt to answer this question. If you don't
that's a long answer though. We have other questions.
Let me try.
I'm pretty sure at least. Oh, actually no. We're almost done. Cool.
So let's just try this. Let's try. If it becomes too hard.
Of each season of Mario Brothers, both of Mario World,
aren't you doing
the
your
movie,
top 10 anyway? Do you really want to spoil it?
That's true. I'm not even going to answer. Go ahead.
Okay, season 1. I don't really. I really liked the episode. I haven't seen these in forever. I really liked the. I think my favorite one of the first season, honest to God, I really like the last episode just because of the fake ending. That was the best when I was a kid. I also really liked. No, I think my favorite actually might be the Ash one, just because that was when I kind of realized, oh wow, characters from other franchises are going to be in this show. And I was like, that's cool. So that one was good. Season 2 was the band episode because that was great. Season 3. I don't know.
There's some good ones in season 3.
There's a lot of good ones, but it's like mainly connected by a story, so it's hard to like call one out specifically. The movie, I don't know if.
I mean, minus all the unnecessary blood. I mean, that fight, second to last episode, season 3. You know? Season 3
was really cool. It just didn't feel like there was much there was like a big story throughout all of them. It was less independent episodes.
I think in season 2 and 3 they did a lot of those intros where it was like, last one was Super Mario Brothers, and it's like then cuts to like a fake like commercial or trailer for something like what was
Mr.
this?
Puzzler. Mr.
Yeah.
Puzzler.
I love that.
The movie, I liked Act 1, Part 1 most because I think the rest of it really drags on. Although Part 2, isn't Part 1 also what has them pitching the video game?
I'm not a big fan of a
That
lot
might
of
be Part
Act
2.
1. I mean, it's just all right, but
May have been Part 2. May have been Part 2. With Act 2, it's definitely Part 4 because that's when you get like the lightsaber fight. You got like the really cool speech at the beginning of it.
That fight like had like, I don't know, it was just like
Part 5's really good too.
I don't know, it was like a good. I don't know why they did the whole Warrior versus Darkness thing after that, but like that would have been such a great ending for the movie. Like with everything prior, like the giant fireball thing and all the throwing one hand, both hands, and then a billion fireballs come out of Mario's hand, like something like it just had a lot of time and effort put into that.
Well, Darkness coming back to life in the middle of that film, I thought was so pointless and still do.
Dumb. Yeah,
was dumb. Then season 4. I really like the one where he loses his memory, and I really like the one right after that where they get their powers back. Those two were wonderful. So
I'll say that one, the one where he loses his memory, is definitely in my top 3 favorite episodes of all time. Absolutely.
And the one that came out right after it where they get their powers back was really cool.
Yeah.
Season 5, the last episode. Season 5 was a big. It was a big. Like the first 4 were okay, then the rest was shit, and then the last episode was good. Plumber Night season 1, I guess. I don't know. Season 1, it's been too long.
Forgettable.
Then with season 2, it was definitely the first episode because I feel like they were off to a great start, and then they just didn't really carry out with the rest of the season. Except for Julian's character, he was cool. And then Mario World, my favorite one's episode 8, and then season 2, I guess 25 because 25 was the only thing worthwhile in the entire season. All right, that's our answers.
Okay, this is a Batman one. Not to be mistaken with Plumber Night. What would have to be some of your favorite parts in The Dark Knight?
It's been a long time since I watched it, but I really like. There's this big car chase scene where it was built like it was done entirely practical, and that's really cool in a day and age where CGI is used for everything.
Yeah. Is that the one in the tunnels?
Yeah. One thing to acknowledge with the movie is great, but it wouldn't have even been half as good if it weren't for Heath Ledger as the Joker, so most of his stuff is the reason why the movie was so great.
There's that documentary coming out or came out.
Oh, I heard
about Heath Ledger. About Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
I saw a trailer of it. It looks interesting.
Should watch that. It's good. That's cool.
Is it gonna come out in theaters? Do you know that, Fred?
I don't know.
It might come out. It'll definitely selected theaters.
Yeah, it's not gonna come out like the.
They don't show a lot of documentaries at Regal.
It should be on Netflix though, because they have that section, documentary section.
They had a Christian movie that came out recently, and I think that was a documentary, but I don't know.
They'll have it on Netflix and stuff, I'm sure. But
anyhow, but yeah, I'm trying to think of a Joker scene specifically that I really like. I don't know, the scene where he's being interrogated is kind of cool, and then Batman just shows up behind him. We actually recreated that scene as a college project for one of our television production.
A lot of his scenes were good.
Yeah, it was just a wonderful. I remember him burning the money and the giant pile of money. That was cool, and then the hospital scene was really
both
cool. It was really Heath Ledger was just wonderful in that movie and made it what it was. So I guess just every scene with him in it and the tunnel scene were the best. Fuck Batman. He sucked.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you kind of just took all the answers. Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
They really are all the good scenes.
Christian Bale's Batman became the most parodied Batman of all time.
Yeah. One of the most memes. Yeah.
So much so that's the way they make him in the comedy movies, the Lego movies.
But they do it that well, so I mean.
They do it well, yeah.
Did you ever see the Lego Batman movie?
Not yet, but I saw the Lego movie and it was good. I kind of wanted to go see it, but I just decided now I'll go see something else. There's
parts in it that, of course, it's a kid's film, so they put those little things, but it's from the same writers, I think, of the Lego movie, so I mean, it was fun.
Yeah.
Is this the last? Yes, the last question. Very underwhelming one for the very last question of the very last Q&A, but have you guys?
Give it a hell of an answer.
Have you guys seen the anime Hellsing Ultimate? If so, what you think of it, and what do you think of Alucard?
I haven't seen it. I have a friend who likes it. I don't even think it's Nick. It might be Alec. I didn't. I tried watching it. I thought it was really boring. I don't like it. Sorry.
Never seen it. Well, thanks all for watching. I don't know. You want to talk the last couple minutes?
Well, how long is the episode?
55 minutes so far.
Or over an hour.
Or almost.
Let's do 5 more minutes. Just talk the shit. So, like I said, Hail Hydra, we appreciate you always leaving the questions and keeping this section of the show fun. But we do think with us being basically being a marathon of answering your questions, if we're gonna do that, we might as well just like treat it as a segment on the show where we answer questions every episode. Again, feel free to leave a bunch on each episode. Just keep in mind, like, if you leave too many, because it won't be the focus of the episode, we'll probably like only pick a few. Because if he leaves like 20 questions for an episode, that's gonna be too much.
But I would like to tell him also, don't let that be your main focus. I mean, we would still like to hear, what you think of whatever we say in the podcast, like you used to do, like when you used to comment. And don't feel
like you need to leave questions on every episode. We're not asking you to do that. We're just saying if there comes a time where you want to ask questions, we'll still answer them because we appreciate you watching the show and we don't want to take that like away from you. Like, it'd be weird to do that since you're the only one who bothered to leave questions, except for Nick, who, again, I had to do a fake-out video to get the question.
Oh, see, I could have left questions. I
don't expect if people don't want to leave questions, that's fine. We're not, like, I'm joking when I say that, by the way. Like, if you don't leave questions, like, there's no hard feelings. Even if you watch the show and don't have questions to leave, that's absolutely fine. Like, we're just saying without extra questions, it just seems kind of silly to do a Q&A.
And I'll just say quickly, too, just my own perspective on like why it is a good idea to leave just comments, really. Like, as someone who is kind of being hypocritical, I don't leave comments that often on videos, but it starts a conversation a bit. We like to converse with
we like to mention comments we've gotten in the episode, so if
just like any little thing you want to mention about anything, like we like talking to anyone. We like
we can see the analytics. People do watch these episodes. Like it shows like time spent watching the videos. So
although you might not have a YouTube channel, that's another thing. You might not have a YouTube channel, which is fine, but
and it doesn't count my time watching it because I download the episodes of DuckCast to listen to them when I do the best of. So mine don't count.
Yeah. But anyway.
But yeah. Anything you guys want to talk about before we go out? Like, me and Fred are working on stuff, or barely worked on stuff today. We were waiting for Tariq, but
he's not gonna show up.
Probably not.
Fine.
He might be like planning on coming over later because he's done that before, but I can't do it.
Do you even want to announce the name of your new thing going on, or not yet?
We're gonna put a video up that's probably going up before this DuckCast is going up. So Slate Side Productions is gonna be a new channel we're working on where we're gonna be doing film stuff exclusively. We're trying to build it right now, and where we're gonna be making shorts soon. I just wrote a film. Fred and me are currently working on a script for a film he wants to make, and it'll be cool when we finally get to making the films. We already have some shorts we're gonna release, but they're more of like concept art rather than something that like they're still in film format. There's still a little story being told. But not only are they very short, but it's us testing the ideas out. Like, they won't be entered in film festivals. It's just us experimenting with a few things. And there'll be a lot behind the scenes. We're going to move Derailed over to that channel. All sorts of stuff. But I'm still going to be doing Bemis and Company. That's not ending.
All stare, Fred.
Is all the time.
All right.
This is the last one you guys are going to do?
The last Q&A, not the last episode. We'll do a lot of... We
are very close, by the way, to our season 2 finale.
5 more episodes of season 2.
Q&As have you guys done?
This is the 4th one. And most of the first one we got a decent variety of questions, but after that it was kind of just...
We did 2 last season and 2 this season, this being our second, and it's like...
And then season 3, if we end up getting more commenters, we'll bring it back, but season 3 will not have Q&As. Even if we weren't gonna stop doing Q&As, like, this would be the last one of season 2. Season 2 finale, we do have something planned. Did we ever mention what we're doing for the season 2 finale?
Should we hype it up or no?
I don't know. I don't think we need to. It's not going to be as big as the season 1 finale, but it's probably going to be better because of that. Because season one's finale was so long. Season 1's finale.
Well, other than length, I mean, yeah, we had a lot of guests in the episodes.
For season 3, for season 3's finale, I want us to like be able to do a live episode when I want us to like have time to prepare during the 3rd season.
Yeah, either.
We did the 2nd season so fast. Like the 1st season like took place over the course of a year. This one's like been half of a year and we're almost done.
It'd have to be with Google Hangout because I said I have OBS, but I don't think it's like lets you have Skype as an extra window. I'll have to see, but you know, whatever way. Because like with Google Hangout, isn't it like the camera cuts to the person whose audio levels are going off, or just randomly, or do you need to like do it manually with a mouse, like a moderator or something like that? I don't know. Need to do a few test streams before then, you know.
We'll be figuring that out before we get to it. Every season finale, we want to do something special. I'm actually gonna start working on the intro for the season 2 finale soon because I have like an idea.
Is it kind of like the season 1 with the animations? And...
It's very different. This one won't be animated. I want to do something different for each season. But it'll be fun, and I'll do something different for each season.
I mean, it should definitely have something to do with Barry Boner, because like he was a lot in season 2.
Yeah. Oh my God, we haven't. Yeah, Barry's been missing this episode. We haven't used Barry in a while. I don't know. Barry's been like really excluded from episodes. So he'll have to make a strong. I mean,
he'll be in the finale for sure.
He'll have to make a strong comeback in the next 5.
Yeah.
We need to do another drunk cast in the next 5.
Oh boy. Somewhere.
It won't be the finale because I don't know if I want to be drunk for that.
So anyway, thanks all for watching.
And I guess Fred technically counts as a guest for this episode, even though he contributed very little, except for that one really great conversation we had about being left up alone on Earth with a gay, like another guy.
Yeah.
What do we have sex
that
with?
That got hot, dude. Yeah.
That was a pretty good question. We learned sex.
I like the immortality question too.
Yeah.
That was what led into it, so that was a good question, honestly. But and I guess we'll have like a few more guests before the finale. I mean,
should I put Fred in the title?
Yeah, put Fred Roll in the title.
Wait, Fred or Fred Roll? What would you prefer?
Fred Roll or Fred Roll, or maybe you could do your Instagram name because
no. Just put
just Fred. With Fred?
Yeah.
Featuring Fred, make the R backwards like the YouTuber.
You can't do that.
Like the YouTuber Fred.
I don't think I can type that up with the R backwards, man. I don't know. Don't know.
Before you end this, I want to shoot off this bottle cap.
Let him do it.
All right.
Do you know how to do it? I know.
Yes, I know how to freaking
Don't hit Michael in the eye, okay?
Go back there and do it, and don't point at the computer.
That's what I'm aiming for.
Well, okay, if you do it over there, they're not gonna be able to see you.
That's kind of obvious.
Do it like back here.
I said do it like back there, where you're still in frame. You fucking idiot.
Right in front of the door.
This is gonna be loud.
Yeah, it will be loud.
I hate doing this.
Why do you want to do it?
Because they're so fun. Oh, it's so loud. Oh, you ready?
Yeah. You failing?
Yeah. I can't get it with my thumb. Oh! Woo!
That was underwhelming.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Thanks all for watching. Thanks.
You can do it to your bottle too.
You
can do it to your bottle too.
Alright, you want to do take 2?
Yeah, take 2.
Okay.
Alright, we're giving him a second chance.
This one will be better.
You have to redeem himself.
I'll aim this one right at the computer.
Don't fucking there. I'll fucking molest you.
Alright, good enough.
That was a little bit louder. That worked better.
Nice.
It's like a little bit smoky. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, there you go.
I used to know a guy in high school that just on like without any hesitation, he can just out of nowhere and then open his mouth and smoke would just come out. Like, have you ever known people that can do that?
He was a dragon.
Nice.
Dragon Tales. What do you all think of Dragon Tales? Leave in the comments below.